Welcome, it's your friendly neighborhood badger here, and I am back on day 9 of my Road to Headhunter challenge. Now, I had a pretty long day at work today, so I've come home a little bit exhausted and only been able to complete 100 maps, but I had quite a relaxing time doing so, and I'm going to be heading to bed soon, but I just want to point out a couple of things in this video. First of all, I just want to quickly talk a little bit about the comparison between Alleyways and Glacier for you. And this is entirely personal, so take it with a grain of salt. You may have other opinions, but spoiler alert, I much prefer running Alleyways. Now, the reasoning behind this is a couple of different things. First of all, I know it doesn't make too much sense in terms of maybe profit. We'll have to see at the end of all of this, but it's a little bit more condensed in the space that you're dealing with. And I find that Glacier can be at times a little bit too wide, where you may lose things off screen, especially playing a build like this, where I'm Val power siphoning, 2 screens off and things like that. The other thing is actually the color palette of Alleyways is a lot more pleasing to the eye, and I can run it a bit better over longer periods of time. Glacier, I've actually had to turn the brightness down a little bit on my monitor so it doesn't get too glaring for me, just to save my eyes. But it's bearable. It's bearable is what I will say. We'll also have to see over the next 600 maps of Glacier how it does compare to Alleyways, because I did mention in a previous Reddit post that around about 10% of the total profit that came from 1000 Alleyways maps was through Saints Treasure cards alone. In Glacier map, you don't have any valuable divination cards naturally dropping, so that's going to be quite interesting to see how that all sums up. Obviously, there's more density and takes a little bit quicker time to farm Glaciers, but apart from that, it's going to be interesting. The other thing that I will do for you guys, just at the end of this video here, is just show you, for those of you who are still wondering, well, why don't you just clear the entire Glacier map? Why are you just clearing the monolith at the start? Surely there's more monsters further ahead that you will be able to kill. I'm going to do a little demonstration for you about, first of all, how long it takes to clear the monolith and the amount of enemies that will be in that monolith. And then secondly, I will full clear an entire Glacier map as well, just to show you the comparison between how long it takes and then also the density. So what I'm just going to quickly do is I'm just going to jump here to, where's my tab here? Just going to get a incubator here, which is going to mean that we can tally everything. So I'm going to chuck this on the Piscators. You'll notice sitting down here, it is at 0 level 61 plus monster kills, so we'll be able to tally quite easily how many monster kills are in the monolith alone, and then how many are in the entire map. And I'm also going to be timing on my phone here with a stopwatch how long each map takes. We're just going to go for it. The pack size is almost identical here, and that's all we're really looking for is the monster pack size. 24% here, 25% here. So I'm going to run the 24% as the monolith, and then the 25% as the full map. And timing starts as soon as I click on the portal into the map. So let's just go ahead. All right, so we're going in. I've just got my timer here ready to click play on. As I click into the Glacier, I press the timer and we're heading in. So this is the monolith clear to begin with. So we're heading straight in, going straight to the monolith, popping it, clearing a couple of maps, and Vile power siphoning. And a bit of lag just because there's lots of explosions happening, both with impulses and with my Herald of Ice, but it catches up pretty quickly. The Vile power siphon doesn't get everywhere, so I have to zip around a little bit, clear it, jump back into the middle, power siphon once more, come around, and clear everything that we find. Alright, so we keep on going here, back around, popping in, and just, clearing up everything that we can. And we're going to jump right back down here, because I think we had a scouring, and that's pretty much it. I'm just going to quickly check up here. We are good. And then we jump out. So once we get back into the next zone, boom, 51 seconds is what we had there, 51 seconds. And you can see that I cleared 611 monsters. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty good. Just for a first zone and on 51 seconds, that's over 100 monsters per 10 seconds, which is pretty good. Next, we are going to try the Glacier map and full clear the entire map. So we're going to pop this in here, and we're going to go for it. And as I said, as we go into this map, we are going to start the timer again. Okay, and we jump in, and this time we're full clearing. Well, as best we can to full clear. So we're just going to clear around. We are still going to do the monolith, because that's part of full clearing. Pop the strongbox into the middle, Vial Power Siphon, and keep going around. Alright, you'll notice that as I pop Vial Power Siphon, I head around to all the edges. I clear up everything here. Sometimes I don't beat the timer though, so I do just have to pop back into the middle, wait for it, go again. Quite a few drops there, so we're going to pop around the edges and see what we got. And very good there. And we keep popping around. Nice little currency warhoard. And the eternal chest. Good thing to do when you're popping any of the hordes. They take a little bit longer to drop all of their... And we don't bother with the general. They drop all of their loot. So you pop it, go see if there's anything else close by, and then you come back for the loot. Alright, let's keep on going, because we're pretty much done here, into the next part of Glacier. Coming in, going all around, trying to hit all the mobs that we can, pretty much pick up all the explosions. Glacier map, that's alright. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to do that Alva, because that is not going to count towards the true ratings of what we're doing. It'll take a bit longer, and we'll get more mob kills, so we're just clearing the map itself. And then we pop into the arena, and we try and clear the boss as quick as possible as well. So I'm just going to Vial Power Siphon that, I think, but not much is going to happen because I don't have many stacks up. And then we just wait for the boss coming in, and there we are. And we're just going to go for the boss. Now, look, it's not the best boss killing, but there we are. And then we portal out. Great. Okay. So right there, we are sitting at 1 minute and 38 seconds, which is, about 40-something seconds slower, almost another full Glacier Monolith run. And the amount of mobs that we killed is 1336 minus 611. So if I am correct, with my short math here, we are looking at 725 mobs. That's not much more than 611 if you can do math in your head. So you can probably see here that for almost double the time, you're getting maybe 100 to 200 more mobs, which is not worth it whatsoever. And the density, the drops you're getting from all of those Legion mobs is much better than what you were getting from the rest of the map. So that's all I really have for you today. If you have any opinions on this, or you think I did this wrong, or think it could have been done better to tally exactly how it was all done, let me know. But that's pretty much why you just run monoliths. Way faster, much better density, much better loot. Badger, out.